money, you know what it is. 2 for the show, yeah, we shut it down. 3 just to make sure you ready. 4, let them know that we run this town. 1 for the money, you know what it is. 2 for the show, yeah, we shut it down. 3 just to make sure you ready. 4, let them know that we run this. Feeling good, yeah, I could taste it. I could tell that it's one of them days. Sun keep beaming and shining on my face. Surfing the breeze, yeah, I'm riding that wave. Riding that wave. Sitting on top, everything is okay. Hit my stride, try to keep my pace.
Hit my stride, try to keep my pace.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. You are now tuned in to the greatest. The greatest of all time. The greatest of all time.
I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be better.
1 for the money, you know what it is. 2 for the show, yeah, we shut it down. 3 just to make sure you ready. 4, let them know that we run this town. 1 for the money, you know what it is. 2 for the show, yeah, we shut it down. 3 just to make sure you ready. 4, let them know that we run this town.
Third shot, I'm wounded, empty. I cry out, but no one's listening now. But I can't back down. Third shot, I'm wounded, empty. Can't shout, 'cause no one hears me now. Still I can't back down. Can't tell me what's on, I won't ever fall. I won't turn around, I can't lose it all. So I keep running, I keep running. Can't tell me what's on, I won't ever fall. I won't turn around, I can't lose it all. So I keep running, I keep running. Third shot, I'm wounded, empty. I cry out, but no one's listening now. But I can't back down. Third shot, I'm wounded, empty. Can't shout, 'cause no one hears me now. Still I can't back down. Can't tell me what's on, I won't ever fall. I won't turn around, I can't lose it all. So I keep running, I keep running. Can't tell me what's on, I won't ever fall. I won't turn around, I can't lose it all. So I keep running, I keep running.
This is called Back in the Saddle.
We are
Kinsman.
back in the saddle.
Back in the saddle. my
Yes,
dude.
we are.
And you know,
Back in the
it
saddle.
reminds me, and you like old references because of your age, but I'm going to tell you this. It reminds me when Bo and Luke Duke left the Dukes of Hazzard and Coy and Vance stepped in. Do you remember the cousins?
Yeah. As they say, you learn something new every day.
Yeah.
I had no clue that Bo and Duke were ever
This
replaced
because
on Dukes of Hazzard.
You only talk about Daisy Duke. That's why. This is your problem.
Oh, come
I
on.
talk about Bo. I got hair like Bo.
Any boy growing up would watch for Daisy Duke.
Yes,
way
pal.
back in the
Yes,
day.
amazing, amazing. But
tell me about, what is it, Coy and Vance? Who are these two? Okay,
were the cousins.
Yes.
Of Bo and Luke Duke, and they had a contract dispute like you did last night. You were holding out for more money, and we settled last night at 2 in the morning.
2 in the morning, we're back.
Yeah.
That's it.
And there you go,
More
Kinsman.
money? What are you talking about?
Yeah,
more money?
you're
finding more money. Let me know.
I had to take from Ronnie to give to you. You're like Robin Hood, but the bad way. But shout out to Ronnie, Derek, and Austin.
Yes.
I thought they did a pretty good job
The
last night.
fabulous trio
Yeah,
who
that's right.
took over Studio 67 last night so we could go watch the movie premiere, the Timmins premiere of it was My Animal last night.
My Animal.
We were there at the theater, Imagine Cinemas, and
My Animal, Ronnie missed his cue. Ah, there we go, Kinsman.
Yeah,
there
so
we
there's
are.
the
right
video there, and
That's
again,
right.
we timed it right. The director through. Great to see everybody from the show coming back.
If you look at the live, which is on our page, you helped yourself to some popcorn and pop. No offer to me at all.
I
there,
offered, you said
you didn't
no.
offer anything right there.
I offered you once. You said no, and I said, well, more for me. So
Well,
I was eating it. I ate a half a bag while we were doing that live.
Well, I'm happy you take the word no seriously, but sometimes my no's mean yes. You have to double check. But
is that true, Terry? Terry watching? Terry, comment.
Well, she
on
gives
that.
me a lot of no's. I got to listen to her no's. But so they filled 3 theaters last night, which was pretty awesome.
Which is pretty phenomenal. At the start, the first time, they wanted to see if they could fill 1 theater. They did in, I think, a record time,
and
11 minutes.
There's Jacqueline Castel right there, the director, who most people know her face by now.
Yeah.
Spent a lot of time in the city. Gave high props to Timmins last night. You know, she said how much it meant to her.
How much she, loved the city, and how much she enjoyed filming, and has been telling other film producers around the world at all these premieres. You know, she was in, the Sunshine Festival, all over the place, promoting this movie, saying how awesome Timmins is.
Wow, a half bag before the movie even starts. Kinsman's popcorn was gone before we even got to the trailer.
I didn't even offer Jacqueline any.
I didn't have to sit beside you last night, thank God.
No, that's how packed the theater was. I had to sit in front of you.
You bought us 2 tickets, separate seats. Is this what you do to Tracy when you're on a date?
No, that was a TEDC. And again, I should say, when they sold out the first theater quick, Brian Jones, who was a part of the production, and the behind-the-scenes camera crew, for My Animal, he offered us 2 tickets.
Yeah, and you know,
and again, he didn't say. Well, we said 2, but he didn't.
Kinsman, you're going to yap right through the video here because
I'm yapping right through.
Those are the twins in the movie that play the brothers of the lead character, Heather. And they were in town. Pretty awesome hoodies, by the way.
That is pretty awesome that they were there for the premiere.
Yes, that's right.
I know the dog in the movie.
That's right.
That's Norm from T-Fac's dog.
Yeah, Norm from T-Fac. But I believe in Canada it's going to be available in November or late October.
I think mid-November, and rumors have it, Imagine Cinemas will pick it up when it does release.
There we go, pal.
For the official date.
And then the next fellow that you're going to see on the screen here is the producer of the movie. So this is the man with the bucks. The producer's the one that invests in the movie, and he's pretty happy the way it turned out. He's
ecstatic that it turned out the way it did. And again, seeing, it's shot locally, but seeing, the local pieces that they used, to film this movie.
Yeah, that's
It's amazing.
You think he was happy with announcer number 1 and announcer number 2?
Announcer number 1, announcer number 2.
They did a meet and greet at the museum after. Yeah, absolutely right. And the cinematography is the most beautifulest thing about the movie. And it's a young guy from BC, 27 years old. So hopefully everyone gets a chance to see it.
Yeah, go see it.
And they done did Timmins good.
They done did Timmins well.
Yeah.
Again, the Sportsplex gets a lot of screen time.
Yeah,
nice to see the Sportsplex in there. Or in the movie, they call it just the arena.
Yes, that's right. Well,
But
the arena,
you know it's the Sportsplex.
well, no one's fooling anyone there.
Yeah.
But they
Then when my
they did a
booming
beautiful
voice
job.
brings out the figure skaters in that one scene, you're like, who's that guy?
Well, so your voice sort of sounded like this. And the next figure skater
Oh,
up
shut
is
up.
Johnny. I'm like, is that you, Kinsman, or are you on reverb?
I'm on reverb.
You're going to get bumped down to my
but it's-
position, announcer too.
But
if you
it's
don't
so
pick it
so
up.
funny. Jack Lee and the whole cast. During the scene, I had to do that line about 25 different times, 25 different angles on the ice, in the concession. It was quite the process, but it's nice to see it come to fruition last night.
Fruition, Kinsman.
Yeah.
You're a fun guy with your terms, eh?
My fruition.
Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is this beautiful kidney walk. There you go. Ronnie's right on point now.
Yeah.
Now this
Great day
happened,
Sunday for this.
Beautiful. So this happened on the weekend, and it was a big privilege to be there. Look at the beautiful people. We call them the Lady Luck team.
The
right?
Lady Luck team, and
that's
again,
right.
yes, everybody in that, everybody there, all from Lady Luck. They came in a big party. And again, Stella and crew, they raised over $600 for the Kidney Walk on Sunday. Lots of money raised, and again, everybody did their laps. My boys were there. We were walking for your little guy, Hudson. Nice to see Hudson down there.
For Hudson, who
He doesn't like socks on the
no,
walk.
he does. He's like his dad. He likes to
Ripped
dress
off the
casually.
socks.
He doesn't even like pants. But we walked for Hudson, and lots of people were walking in memory of or in recognition.
Yeah, in
of
recognition
people.
of people with kidney disease.
Yeah,
and again, it's 1 in 10
there's Hudson
Canadians
right there,
are currently living or dealing with and battling kidney disease.
Yeah.
And again, what is Hudson's little story there?
So Hudson was born with one kidney, and the one kidney is an irregular size. So we're going to know more when he turns 1, but right now it looks like he may need a kidney transplant at some point. Right now. But things can change. He's 9 months. We go for an appointment 3rd week of October, and then when he turns 1, we'll know more. But if he does, we know we're in beautiful hands with the folks at the Kidney Foundation and all these great people in the community that are help support, and the funds go to help people.
And it goes right here in this city. Yeah, walks
Hello,
all
Jerica.
over the country, the province for this month. And again, ours was held Sunday. Nice to see everybody coming out and joining us
Now,
at
look at all
Gillies
this hard work I did today adding new transitions.
New
eh? You're
transitions
like,
into
how
the
did
show.
you work that magic, man? Today you didn't know how to clean files off your computer. Did you get it cleaned?
I cleaned off the files.
Because you're like, well, it says I need to clean my computer, and I seen you with a rag. I'm like, no, that's probably not what it means. You can't just rag
Clean
those
the
files.
files, yeah. How many files do we go through in this job?
Well, you have
in a day.
You have everything
Thousands,
congested.
everything on the desktop.
You got to
which is a
can't
no-no.
have files on your desktop. I warned you months ago, but it's all cleaned up. But it was a big time privilege to be part of the Kidney Walk, and we definitely wanted to show these 2 videos, and we'll get Ronnie to clear her out right now there. Ronnie, let's see Ronnie practicing his transitions, and there
we
Ronnie's
go.
pretty good.
We're back to the main cam.
Talk about
Right here.
prizes.
Yes,
Big prize
it's a
tonight.
big Tuesday giveaway. We got 4 passes to Imagine Cinemas tonight.
Four,
And we
yeah.
also have 4 at Midtown Bowl passes to give away from Nat at Midtown Bowl. One free game of bowling, includes your shoes times 4. And again, one winner will win all of that. Going to the movies, going to Midtown Bowl for a night.
That makes a pretty good
A pretty good date
weekend.
night.
Well, I'm
right?
telling you, if you go Friday night at 7 o'clock, you're going to see me there because Saw X. Saw is my favorite horror movie franchise. And Saw X comes out, and I'll be there Friday night.
You're there,
7
and you
o'clock.
always jump first because you don't want to see any trailer spoilers online or spoilers.
I don't see any spoilers, and I love this time of the year because all the horror movie. We're gonna get the new Exorcist, the Nun 2's out, which I haven't seen yet, which has great
Teddy
reviews.
came in here talking about The
Well,
Exorcist.
okay, so if anyone knows Teddy from the NOE, he hooked me up with some stuff for my office. But most importantly, he's going to help decorate our office
For Halloween.
For Halloween.
And if you know Teddy, he does it, as they say, dressed to the nines for Halloween. He's going to do that to our studio, which I can't wait to see.
What is dressed to? I keep asking.
Dressed to the nines means you look awesome.
Well, why
So
can't
our
you say
studio's
look
going to look
awesome?
awesome. Okay,
You just
studio's
can't
going to
say
look
look
awesome. Teddy is going to spookify Studio 67.
Yeah, so he has thousands of decorations. So People are talking about Saw. Yes, you should go there, Chris.
Saw X. Now, what's the story on this one now? Saw X, it's because someone said, isn't he dead before? How does he come back in this one?
Well, it's an intertwined story, but so this one takes place between 1 and 2. So he dies in 3. And John Kramer, who's the main villain or anti-hero,
villain in Saw, yes.
He's in a big chunk of the movie. They tried the previous one without him. Fans did not like it.
So they brought him back.
Yeah,
and that was the only way to bring him back?
Fans wanted him back, yes. Yeah. So we're going to, the early reviews are excellent, so it looks good, but it's horror movie season, my friend.
That's right, horror movie season.
Yeah, and of course, a reboot of Friday the 13th, which Ronnie and them talked about last night, and the new Exorcist.
Oh, and I drove by Toke Street, and they're setting up for their Halloween.
All right.
Yeah, that's...
Ronnie still thinks he's hosting the show, but
Mark Lacroix. Yeah. Mark Lacroix's haunted house there on Toke. We'll be there again to showcase it the week of. We'll have Mark on the show and some scary villains from his haunted house. And again, that's all going 100% to charity again this year.
How does Chucky come back? Put up Joanne's comment. How does Chucky come back so many times? The miracle of the camera. Well, I'll tell you why. Money. And so
it's prequels and sequels.
There's Child's Play, and then there's Chucky. They don't get along, these two people. New Line Cinema and the creator of Chucky. So that's why you'll see some movies called Child's Play and some movies called Chucky. So he comes back for money is the simple reason. The movie's going to make money.
Well, it's the same as Friday the 13th, right? What was the whole tie-in there? Crystal Lake was its own. It was its own, and someone owned the name rights to the Crystal Lake and the Jason franchise.
One guy owns the right to Friday the 13th, and another guy owns the right to the Jason Voorhees character.
And they've now met. Is that why the new Friday the 13th will be everybody meshed together again?
Only on a television series, not on a movie yet.
No.
It's a business, Kinsman. Just like you were on strike last night, it's a business. You're all smiling faces today, but last night, we had to deal with your agent there, Tracy. She's a tough negotiator. Yeah,
we're back.
But we finally signed the deal with you.
We signed the deal. That's right.
That's right. But so the winner, 4 movie passes.
Yeah, 4 movie passes, 4 tickets to Midtown Bowl, and again, a great night of fun, a great weekend of fun. Go Friday night, you can go bowling and go to the movies Saturday night, or do both.
So I have, I'm a naysayer when it comes to spirits, ghosts, UFOs, and aliens.
Yes.
And I get them on the wrong side of this argument. But I have an interesting story to tell you today.
Tell us this story now. You shared me this story about, was it an exorcism done in your home city? Are you
gonna let me tell it there, Ken?
Well, I'm gonna let you tell it.
Well, thanks. You just recap the end there.
I recap the end.
Okay, so there's a group in Thunder Bay where there was 3 homes. My great-grandparents, a dairy, which was my grandparents, and my grandparents'
KLOMP Dairy.
So that my great-grandparents and grandparents owned 3 homes in a row. One was a dairy. And they said in the 1920s, which would be when my great-grandparents lived in the home, they performed an exorcism at this home, and some young boy who was 14 hung himself from a tree. Now, this was on a Thunder Bay... like, when we have Timmins, Ontario.
Like Timmins, ON, yeah.
Like they have a Thunder Bay site.
Okay.
So first I'm like, well, this is like, someone's just saying things. I don't know why about our family. But he knew my family's history when they moved in and when they moved out. We're going back to the 20s.
So did you phone your dad today to find out more on this?
Well,
or what?
I called my dad, and he knows nothing about it. And I spoke to my uncle, and he knows nothing about it. But I talked to my good friend Karina at the library, who's a newspaper researcher extraordinaire, and she gave me some links.
She's a big guru there.
And she said if there was an exorcism, which I doubt it, but if there was, it's going to be in microfilm in the newspaper somewhere. So I'm researching.
So she's going to find it for you, or she's going to invite you in to go through the microfilm?
Well, no, she sent me the links. I do my own work, Kinsman. I don't rely on other people.
No, you
this
don't.
guy relying on her. She sent me the resources. I'm going to do the work, but just out of nowhere. So maybe I'm going to join the masses and say I've lived in a haunted house.
You've lived in a haunted house?
No, my family did. what do you think about it? Because everyone else lived in a haunted house but me.
That's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
That's pretty exciting.
That's right. Sometimes we think the office is haunted, but it's just Ronnie snoring.
That's just
during the
Ronnie
show.
throwing sausages into our light fixtures.
So Karina is
showtime.
great. Yeah, Karina is a vast resource for historical facts, especially when it was in print. So I seen her on the street, and I go, "Do I got a story for you?" And she's good. She gave me the resources.
She gave you the resources, and again, microfilm. You can go back and find any story.
Do you think it's true? Because you're a believer. At least you pretended to be a believer.
I believe in ghosts? I believe in that stuff.
And
spirits,
ghouls?
yes.
Okay,
yes,
so
yes,
do you
yes.
believe in exorcism?
Good and bad. Well,
Was
exorcism
performed at the KLOMP
again.
house?
If you know, even if you don't believe, or you know, if you're a sign of doubt. You know, you got to live in those the person's shoes.
Well, but it's not a great.
You can't judge it until you've been there.
I didn't get Casper the Friendly Ghost though. This is a 14-year-old boy in an exorcism. This is a terrible story.
Terrible story.
Why didn't I get the ghost? Like
got to pull out the Ouija board.
Why wasn't it Scrooge McDuck with his
You can do the
boatload
Ouija
of,
board.
like buried a treasure in the house? I get like the worst story of all.
Someone hung themselves from that maple tree.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if ghosts are real or not, but they are cool. See, I get behind that back. So. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. The guy knew a lot of the history. So
well, keep digging, and we'll add for some updates on future shows. Here, you got to bring us back what you find with Karina.
They say the airport hotel is haunted. We've heard this before too, right? It's not just the old floors though.
I don't know. I think in the actual hotel part, like the very top of the hotel.
Sopo is haunted. Sopo is.
Love the paranormal. Yeah, people love that stuff. So maybe we'll bring back more. If you can dig between now and Halloween, maybe we'll have more paranormal type shows on future episodes.
I'm going to do some digging later on. But anyways, that was the story, pal. That's my haunted story.
That's your haunted story, and you're sticking to it.
Yeah, that's right. So what else? You got about 7 whiteboards out.
7 whiteboards.
What's going
out
on
in
here?
front of us? Lots to get ourselves up to date on. We want to talk about another big game with the Iroquois Falls Storm coming up Thursday night. We're going to cram the igloo, 7 o'clock.
Cram the igloo.
And
are you committed to that saying?
I don't know. Do we call it something else?
Cram the igloo.
Cram the igloo. Fill the icebox. No.
It needs some work. Like you had a good one, fill the tank with Frank, and then you sort
fill
of
the
fell
tank,
off the
and I
wayside.
fell off when I said cram the igloo. Well,
Yes.
type it in the comments. How do we fill the igloo?
That's right. It
Right?
will be, and they're doing
It's gonna be a big
They're
game.
doing turkey bowling that night. You could take home a turkey.
Well,
for
tell.
Thanksgiving.
Okay, this is what happens when you come up to the Just Jordan Arena. The end of the first period. Not only do we do the lightning shot, which is at a whopping $178 for the first person who tries that Thursday night. Turkey bowl happens at the exact same time. So tell us how this happens.
So you're gonna bowl a turkey from center ice, and if you get it in the net, you get to keep the turkey. The first 3 people
You can
to
shoot,
do it,
as they say,
get
you
the
can't
turkey.
hit the broadside of a barn.
And-
How big's a puck
Yeah.
compared to a full-size
Now,
turkey? You've
you're
got a
gonna
good odd.
You're gonna get a new turkey, not the one that bounced off the boards in the post. And they
This
will
one tastes like skates.
And it will be in a freezer for you. Okay,
Yeah.
you won't have to sit there for 2 periods while your turkey defrosts.
That's right. Eh? What's wrong here?
Yeah.
My turkey leg's got the color of the blue line on it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
So that's
probably not
happening.
going to happen.
I have a question for you, though. I believe it's October the 6th. You correct me if I'm right or wrong. Isn't that The Rock versus Iroquois Falls Storm in Timmins?
It will.
Is it,
be.
Ronnie?
I do
That's
believe.
right.
So that's the first. I
should
do
be a
believe
fun
they
game.
play each other 5 times in each rink. So 5 in Iroquois Falls, 5 in Timmins, and yeah, that will be a big night in Timmins. We know another big night coming up when it's The Rock and the Storm will be November the 18th.
That one's in Iroquois Falls.
That one's at the Just Jordan Arena.
Yeah.
Great rivalry.
Friday night, you're returning to the MAC, and you are going to be doing the PA for the Majors game.
Yes.
Did you know this?
Yes, Timmins Majors are opening up their season / home opener against the Kapuskasing Flyers. And again, puck drops at 7. And again, we'll be at the McIntyre Arena. My boys will be there. It'll be a fun night. Announcing those boys out as my first Majors game. I'm going to be watching in its entirety. on Friday night. So
Yeah.
we'll see how those boys do. And again, it's a Truth and Reconciliation night at the MAC, so they're encouraging people to go to the Majors game dressed in orange.
Dressed
Orange
in
shirts. Yeah.
And that's a regular thing that they do, partner with some of the Indigenous organizations in our community. And they're great people. Go out and support them. AAA hockey, U18. They have 2 teams, U18 and U15.
Two Majors teams
But
this
this is the U18 team playing on Friday night, and it's only a few bucks to get in.
Yeah, a
It's
few
cheap.
bucks, very inexpensive, and again, it will be a fun night to see the Majors kick off their season. We had the boys
So-
on the show this week.
Julie said she's going to be there to support the Majors.
We know Mike Blick will be there. He called us after we did the big unveiling of the Majors on the show. Mike said he's going to be there, so we're looking forward to seeing Mike Blick there at the rink.
So there's another thing was happening. You know, Apple released the newest iPhone. You're about 7 years due on a refurbished.
I'm getting there.
Because you got the
when we
old
first started
phone.
this show, I had the iPhone 8.
Yeah, but you work in social media.
I know.
I still look over. You still got that old crap.
It still
when
works.
Are you gonna
it
open
still
up
works.
the wallet?
I will open up the wallet.
Yes, but you do
and
live
get the-
videos.
I know.
Are you going to do it or
And
what?
I'll get the update. Yes.
What are you going to get the new phone? Or are you going to cheap out and go one down?
I'm going to get the iPhone 15.
Yeah,
which is
because
out
I think
now.
even Ronnie carries a better phone than you at this point. What do you carry, Ronnie?
11 Max Pro.
Okay, well you're up on Ronnie.
He's, yeah.
But Ronnie
I'm
doesn't
one
shoot
up.
video every day.
No.
You got to look professional with the cracked screen there. All right, you got to get. Is anyone getting the Apple upgrade? That's my question.
All right. So what comes with this new Apple upgrade?
Everything, dude. Faster processor, better cameras. But I'm an Apple fiend.
Makes
so-
your hair look better,
Yeah.
right? You need the lens now to capture
Yeah.
the golden locks.
Yeah. iPhones are expensive. Chris says don't buy them. Yes. So there's the internal battle of iPhone versus Android. You're either on the left or the right here. And you can't convince Melanie, I believe, says she's a Samsung user. Probably can't convince Melanie or Chris to go over to Apple, vice versa, the other way around. The only good apples are in the grocery store. So we got a lot of Android lovers here.
A lot of Android lovers.
Well, you can
out
go
there.
Android because you don't own a Mac or anything. So
No.
maybe you'll be convinced.
Well, I don't know. I like
It's
it.
a pretty complicated tool, though. So, see, Trisha loves Apple. So there we go. We and there's a Samsung.
Melissa says Samsung.
Yeah.
100%
Android
Android
gang.
gang. Chris Cabral.
I have everything Apple, but like you, Debbie, Apple. See, it's split, Kinsman. I tell you, it's
Split
the
down
internal,
the middle.
It's an internal battle.
I'll get the upgrade.
Yeah,
I'll
you're
get
gonna
the upgrade, yeah.
You,
Gotta go to
hopefully
bed.
hopefully on Monday you're going to be showing everyone your fancy
iPhone
new
15.
upgrade.
That's the only way I get my screens replaced. I just get the upgrade. The upgrade.
Guy loves his Samsung. So, and I know Chad, if he was on here, Chad's definitely an Android guy.
I think Chad is. I think
Chad,
Melissa's watching right now.
1000% is an Android guy there. What else are you yapping about here, Kinsman?
What are we adding here? PMHA, speaking of hockey, they're extending their registrations for their U7 and U18 till Saturday. So they've moved it to September the 30th. And details, you can go to their PMHA Facebook page and still get yourself in to win.
So if you have young kids, especially ones like up until 7 that have never played, never skated, they have these development camps.
Development
that
camps
are still going on.
amazing.
So
for, these young kids and
there's
skaters,
a camp for the never skaters, and they teach them how to skate before they join their team. It's really cool, and it's for when they join their team. You know, they can move around. It happens quick too. 3 or 4 practices, the kids are moving and buzzing. So if you
and then they join their teams, and then they get out there.
So
and
if you're
play
at
some
home
competitive
and saying,
play.
"Well, he or she is now 6," most kids join when they're 4, believe it or not. They're 2 years behind, no worries at all. My nephew's doing it, and he's hopping right into it. Plus, they still have some free equipment there, and they're doing amazing things.
Yeah, lots of equipment in their front lobby and the back there. So if you need anything, get in touch with Brenda and the crew and the Costellos from the PMHA.
Chris says water turned off tonight, 6 p.m. to 7 a.m., so it's off now to construction. Any timeline, Mr. Timmons, on when the construction will be ending? You would know.
When someone said 2030. is
2030.
when the
Have
construction
you
will
heard?
end.
What's the latest? What's
The latest on the
buzz, Kinsman?
construction,
Yeah.
it's taking its time still
Yeah.
as they connect the link.
It seems to
The,
be
the, the
like,
running joke is once they fix the current piece of the
Yeah.
connecting link, the next piece is going to break.
So, is the part when you drive out to Canadian Tire, that's not part of the
I
connecting
think that's
link?
part of the connecting link
it?
as well. I
So this
do
is
believe.
all one company doing all the construction, or is it separate things?
I'm going to say maybe separate companies, but a lot of the same trucks. But I should say the commute now, when you are headed up along, on your way to Canadian Tire, they've installed, finally, for the first time ever, sidewalks. I've seen people walking on the new sidewalks.
All right.
Yeah,
Oh, look.
to and from.
Tricia says separate. So you fed me with false facts.
False facts.
You fed me. You tried to feed me with that
Different
garbage.
companies. But anyhow,
That's not the
I
connecting link down there. Connecting link's going this way.
connecting links over here.
Why would it be this way then?
Well, they're connecting something over there. Connecting sidewalks. Finally getting our sidewalk dream so you can walk to and from Canadian Tire.
All right. Well, that's good. But my question is it the same process, or just they had issues down there and the connecting link down here?
I think one of the, if I'm not mistaken, there was grant money provided for road
How are you ever going to
fixtures
run
up
for
here.
mayor if you don't even
I'm
know
not-
who's
won't
fixing
run
the
for
roads
mayor.
around here, Kinsman? How are you going to
No.
run? How are you going to run your campaign? A lot of road maintenance, but in the end, it'll be worth it. Let's hope the roads stay nice afterwards. Well, 1,000%. Desperately needed to get fixed. I agree with that comment 1,000,000%.
Yeah.
It's Andre, sorry. Can you put that comment back up again, Ronnie? I never caught the first name.
This is a lot of the road maintenance.
Andre.
But yeah.
Andre, yeah, agreed. So
100%.
I don't mind
1,000%.
I don't mind waiting. I'm just curious, how long do you think it's going to take?
Well, it's going to take some time. The
thanks.
connecting link, I do believe they,
Yeah.
if you've driven by the stretch that goes up along the center there, it looks like it's ready to be paved. Then next year they'll tackle it closer to Cedar.
Belanger is doing Highway 101. It usually would be to Miller, but they lost the contract. Tricia seems to know the construction gossip there. Should have just asked Tricia then. She was going to give me
She's got the construction update.
Oh,
Sidewalks are the best. More walk-in, the better. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. On
I like,
that comment, Chris.
I like Jill's comment coming up. It's right the next one down, Ronnie. This is a good
2
one for you,
seasons in
kids.
this
You're gonna
town.
love
Winter
this.
and construction.
You say that
Yes.
lots of times, right? There is 2 winter and construction, but it's getting done. You want to see construction? Drive downtown Toronto.
It's if you want some congestion.
Yeah. Big meeting with our aldermen Thursday night at the Maurice Landry.
Yeah. Gonna get an earful of complaints. LOL.
Oh wait, so is this Lauren Feldman? Is that?
I think that's the Sopo Lauren Feldman get together.
What's he gonna get a mouthful for? I find South End to be beautiful.
Well, maybe
At least
some
Porcupine.
some hot ideas coming
right.
out. So again,
was-
but if you live down there, a great place to go and vent your frustrations or add some
someone's
as they
getting
say
earful.
constructive criticism.
Is that what it's gonna be?
Yeah.
Well, let us know what the issues are. There was a grant from Terrio out to Canadian Tire. The other way is the connecting link. Thank you, Janice.
Okay, well, I said,
Thank you.
one was
You
money
lied.
from the
You
province.
just lied
No,
to
I
me.
said money from the government. I think it was a grant.
All right. Detours have detours. Yeah, that's right. There they didn't think I was going home, okay? Everywhere I went, I was blocked out. Jamie Klomp, I went down to Timmins last month in August. That's right.
No,
You went to
Toronto.
go see wrestling. This is Ronnie's lovely friend. I had to check. His girlfriend. Okay, I wanted to make sure they were still.
Ronnie's
I hope
other
Ronnie's
half,
treating you
yes.
like a princess. Could you message us?
Yeah.
If he's not. Oh, Matt Lander's birthday.
Well, happy birthday, Matt.
Happy birthday, Matt.
Happy birthday,
Awesome guy.
Matt Landers.
Love Matt
Tuning in.
Landers.
Yes, we do.
He's an awesome dude.
And
How
just-
old are you today, Matt?
Yeah, well, just for telling us it's his birthday, you might have a chance to win the 4 movie passes
is
and the bowling passes.
36, still a young man. And he never, ever said dress to the nines. Ever said that.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the Halloween dances at the NOE.
Yeah, NOE, October 28th.
Are you? Now I know you go to the kids' dance because you're very involved with your boys. You're a very good dad. But you think you're going to get a nap in and maybe scoot and boot over to the adult dance?
We
too?
will see. But the kids dance from 1 to 3, Porcupine Dante Club, and again, 8 to midnight or 1 a.m. is the adults, again, also at the Dante Club. And if you didn't get a ticket last year, they do sell out every year very quick. And again, northernontarioexpo.com for both tickets. Or actually, you can get the info at NOE's website, northernontarioexpo.com. You can get tickets at Elfie's and also at Wicked Stuff in person.
It's a fun time. Yeah, I went last year. Terry wants to do one of these couples costumes again.
Well, you did that couples thing. Where you went out as what? Was it peanut butter and jam?
No, I went, that was 2 years ago. Last year we were Teletubbies.
And what,
so I don't mind
what is
being
it this year?
But I don't know. She's dictating me again.
Well, you can go out as Johnny Lawrence from Karate Kid, and Terry can be. Who can Terry be?
Ralph Macchio.
I guess. Yeah.
She could be. Who's the Karate Kid's girlfriend? Him and Lawrence fight over.
What's her name there?
Yeah, Elizabeth Shue.
Elizabeth Shue. But what's her name in the movie?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. But no, she's thinking SpongeBob or something, so I'm told what I can wear. But she always wants the bulky costumes. They're hard to get around when you're at these dances. So
a lot of fun, though, but October 28th, get the details, NOE, and it will be a spooky time.
Mel said they had a blast. Yeah, we were there with them last year. They really had, it was a lot of fun. So if you're looking something for fun to do on the Saturday, which is the 28th, head out with the NOE party.
Yeah, northernontarioexpo.com. Get all the details. And again, Elfie's, Wicked Stuff. That's where you can buy your tickets in person.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It is Matt Lander's birthday, Lynn. He is 36.
So happy birthday, Matt.
We're doing couples costumes, and I've never done this before, especially the love of my life. So they're doing couples. Well, make sure you come out to the dance because they do have best couples costume.
We haven't talked about Tracy and I haven't talked about Halloween costumes yet, so we'll find out what we could be. We'll do the couples Halloween outing. We'll put our couples costumes to the test with yours.
All right then. Just make sure you come and don't make excuses at the last minute. Come to the adult dance.
That's it.
But it's good you're taking your boys to the kids dance.
Yeah, the kid dance was a lot of fun. The DJ music, all the kids walked out with Halloween loot bags, lots of fun.
Mel always dictates Chad's costume too. So none of us guys really have a chance.
Do guys really have a say?
Yeah, that's right.
We don't.
I'll put on a Jason Voorhees mask and it's like, put that away. I'm done for. But okay.
Lots of fun.
And we know our office is going to be for the actual Halloween day.
Yeah.
We definitely, we're going to open it up for trick-or-treaters. You know, they do a big thing downtown. We're going to have a green screen going. Teddy's, like we mentioned, is going to hook up our office with all these Halloween
it's going to look really scary starting Monday.
We're going to have a ton of candy in here.
Yeah.
And it was pretty cool seeing all the trick-or-treaters last year. So.
Yeah, taking full advantage of our green screen, take photos, and we'll email them to all the
Now you're being educated here by Gary there, Kinsman.
All right, Gary Richards says from Timmins.ca, Timmins Connecting Link is one of the largest in the province, including just over 21 kilometers of highway. Runs from Kamoskoga Road to the Porcupine ONR crossing. That's a lot of
Now, my question is to Gary, did he know that off the top of his head or what he said from Timmins.ca? I appreciate that knowledge.
He passed along online.
Was about to tell me there was no connecting link.
There is connecting link.
But you didn't know where it was.
Well,
we appreciate
it's connecting
Gary.
our link.
Yeah. 60 days until Christmas. Is it really?
60 days. Now, if you want an even more depressing comment to that, to add, how many paychecks between now and that 60 days, right?
That's right.
We know what happens every year, but we're never ready for it.
What was that last comment? Awesome. This sounds great, guys. Downtown Safe Halloween is a great tradition here.
It is.
Yes, yeah.
And again, the BIA puts on a great spread for that.
So I haven't seen their memo yet, but I assume that they will do the same this year.
And again, if you get the map, come on down to Studio 67. We'll have some candy.
But I am always
hanging out for you.
Obviously before Christmas, Halloween, but I always make sure that we recognize our amazing veterans for Remembrance Day, and then I go into Christmas. That's my way.
Yeah,
of
that's
doing
right.
things.
We celebrate and recognize Remembrance Day, and then after the 18th of November, it's no holds barred Christmas.
Yeah. Julie started doing her Christmas. See, Julie's very organized. Christmas cards. That's smart, though. It's smart to be on top of the game.
Start to be, preparing for some of these events, right?
Ronnie, so Melissa says, I got Ronnie, or Blockbuster Live, Ronnie, his Christmas gift. I can't wait to give it to him. You better be a good boy, Ronnie, if you want to get your Christmas.
60 days, that's right.
Ronnie's got to behave for 60 days now. He's trembling now. Don't be blowing it.
That's it. No, he's going to be asking you every day, what is it? What is it? What's it? He's going to be asking for hits.
It's not 60 days till Christmas, it's 90 days.
So what are we saying, 60?
Or we fed some misinformation.
Misinformation, so 90 days?
Well, let's do the math. So September to October would be 30.
So October, November, and December.
Yeah, 90 days.
So 90 days. So a few more paychecks in there, too.
So Ronnie's got to behave for 90 days. He'll never make it.
There you go. He got all excited. 60 days. Well, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's right. He said, I would crumble around
Add another
58.
30.
Ronnie better behave himself. But Ronnie, you better be good, she says.
I never passed probation.
He never passes probation. All right, Kinsman, so we got some prizes to give away.
Yes, we do.
That's
Wheel of Winning. Again, everybody who's commented, thank you so much. You have a chance to win 4 passes to Midtown Bowl, courtesy of Nat over at Midtown Bowl. And how about Irene over at Imagine Cinemas providing us with 4 movie passes to Imagine Cinemas, which you could use to see Saw X, which opens up Friday, but it will be played on our screen Thursday. They always put it a day earlier.
Yeah. You can go see it Thursday night if you want to.
Yeah.
All right, let's thank our amazing sponsors and come right back and give away these prizes.
Let's do some winning right after this.
Bella's Boutique, 75 Pine Street, South Timmins. Fun and stylish clothing for kids of all ages. Infant sizes 0 to 24 months, youth sizes 2 to 6, and junior. And they also offer free delivery. Try the new Fusion Special Burger today at the Fusion Grill. Now you can find them on Skip the Dishes and on DoorDash. Place your order 249-361-6990. And be a part of the first annual sewing retreat with Quilts for Survivors. The live stream sign up is still ongoing for September 28th through October 1st. Email Vanessa today, vanessa@quiltsforsurvivors.ca. And the Iroquois Falls Storm gets set to take on the Hearst Lumberjacks this Thursday night at 7. Let's cram the igloo. And come shop the Urban Park Market for their final one of the season this Thursday from 11 a.m. till 2. You'll find them located along Cedar Street South in Timmins. And if you're looking for the Northeastern Catholic District School Board online calendar, well, it's online for you. ncdsb.on.ca. Looking for a beautiful charcuterie board for your next function? Contact Noemi Roderick today at Sweet and Salty Charcuterie. And who will be Week 13 winner for Boosted Business with Gerona's Board and Kelly Lawyers? It could be you. Go to our main post on our Facebook page. Winners announced this Friday. And you can find Smokey Robinson Events and Catering on Instagram and on TikTok. Call to place an order 705-232-8771. And a shout out to Canadian Tire Timmins, always providing community partnerships every day. It's still time to tee it up at the mini pot and batting cages. Call Don Marcoux to book your tee time today, 705-264-7888. And for Punjabi cuisine, you dive into the Punjabi restaurant located at 211A Algonquin Boulevard East. And get a ticket with the NOE with their annual Halloween bashes, both for kids and the adults. Details and ticket info online at northernontarioexpo.com. And the Kidney Foundation of Ontario, improving the lives of people with kidney disease. And book now for your carpet cleaning, strip, and wax jobs with your commercial units today with DAP Cleaning Solutions. Contact Andrew N. for your free quote, 705-465-3500. Buying or selling? Put your house on the market with this guy and have him seal your deal. From Royal LePage Northern Realty Leaders, Albert Seal. Contact him today, 705-465-3493. Need some investment advice, life insurance plans, or goals? Contact Sebastian Vermette at the Cooperators Timmins, 705-264-4395. And Sweet Freeze Dry Goods with Paul Doyen. For all his yummy treats, you can find them at Bella's Boutique, 75 Pine Street South in Timmins. Jackpot City Gaming open 9 a.m. to 2 Monday through Sunday. Let's book a bingo night. Contact Trudy Prue today, 251 at First Avenue. And Dare Timmins is back in class this week, starting September the 27th right through to December 13th for both French and English. Contact Dare Timmins through their Facebook page for more detail. And on the big screen this week, Saw X, A Haunting in Venice, and how about The Expendables 4? Tickets and showtimes at imaginecinemas.com. And we're getting close to the puck drop for the Porcupine Gold Kings. Follow our KINZ and KLOMP Facebook page for more detail. And book your eye exams now for October 16th and 17th at Focus Vision. Call or text to book 705-531-7979. And she's the producer of Sportsman Channel Canada and Just Hunt Inc., Amanda Lynn Mayhew. And the PMHA have extended their last day to register to this week, September 30th, for U7 to U18. Get all the details on the PMHA Facebook page. And it's still not too late to sign up for Youth League Bowling. Ages 3 to 19, contact Nat at Midtown Bowl today to register, 705-267-3500. And they don't call her the hair whisperer for nothing. Look 140's Louise LaFawn. Contact her today, 705-267-7566, or go visit her today, 1427 Gatineau Boulevard. And Frank Rubino does it all, now renting 8, 15, and 30-yard bins at Rubino's Petrocan. Perfect for renovating, roofing jobs, etc. Call Frank now for your quote and to book a bin, 705-288-8027. And Masters Tire Timmins, don't pay for 90 days and buy your wheels and tire package and receive a free leveling kit with an additional 10% off when you mention KINZ and KLOMP. And go Majors go! The Timmins Majors get set for their season/home opener this Friday night at the MAC. Game time 7 o'clock. We will see you there as they take on the Kapuskasing Flyers.
Zippity-doo-dah.
Zippity-doo-dah, dippity-day.
Yeah, there we go, kids.
Why, oh, why, what a wonderful day.
All right, yeah, so a lot of amazing things. Going bowling with the whole family Saturday.
Nice to
thank
see.
you guys in Midtown Bowl. Yeah, Debbie won passes,
Debbie
right?
won passes on a previous show, so she's putting her win to good use. So congrats, Debbie, and we hope you have some fun.
There's been a lot of questions when my animal will be released. I want to get back to this. So I know it's available on video on demand in the States. I haven't seen any release date for video on demand in Canada. Paramount owns the rights, but they've only released the United States dates. Now, you mentioned it may come back to theater here in
here's
November.
Here's the rumor I was hearing last night, stating that it should be released for us, I think, mid-November. And I've heard another rumor that Imagine Cinemas will pick it up the week that it does
Now, is
launch.
this like your connecting link rumor?
This is my connecting
or is
link
this
rumor.
fact?
Well, I was hearing a lot of rumblings stating that when it does open, Imagine Cinemas will pick it up for that week.
Peeking in on people's conversations.
Yeah.
We should have just asked Jacqueline.
Jacqueline was right there.
yeah,
Jacqueline,
that's right.
what's going on?
Yeah, that's
But
right.
it was awesome to see her and her staff and crew. Everybody there with that movie. And great cinematography in that movie.
People want to win prizes, Kinsman.
Yeah, they do.
Ronnie, get up the wheel of winning. Okay, so look at that. That's all right, Ronnie. You can do that. There you go. He knows what he's doing.
There we go. Here we go. You got
You got it shared, Ronnie?
Here we go, buddy.
Yeah, 50 entries, 52
Okay.
entries.
A 1 in 50 chance. Way better odds than the 649 and the Lotto Max.
Yeah, at least it's running
tonight.
fast tonight. The other night, remember, it was kind of weird, that wheel.
Who's going to win this? Hey!
Melissa, there you go.
There.
So you won 4 bowling passes.
4 bowling passes to Midtown Bowl and 4 movie passes to Imagine Cinemas. So congratulations. Get in touch with the winner after the show.
There we go, Kinsman. There you go.
I got her to play.
Yeah, there you go. Well, listen, that makes a pretty good night on the town.
Pretty good night out on the
right.
town. And again, it's nice when you can go free. Few extra bucks for the din-din and your drinks.
Din-din.
All the treaties.
Killing me here. Treaties.
Oh, come on.
Oh my God.
You can tell I hang around my 7 and 5-year-old all the time.
No, they speak cool language. I know your boys. They don't talk like that. You got to hang around them a little bit more. Spend an hour on TikTok tonight. Get yourself some lingo. All right. Well, that's about tomorrow night. we have the amazing Noemi.
Yes.
On the show.
Noemi Rodrigue from Sweet and Salty Charcuterie. She was one of the winners from a previous win on the Jerome Kelly Lawyers.
Noemi,
Boost Your Business.
Everyone knows, but Noemi is wonderful.
She's awesome.
Her and her hubby, the dynamic duo to steal your turn, but she's going to be bringing in some charcuterie boards.
Some charcuterie snacks to eat. It's going to be fun.
So that's, so she'll be in tomorrow night there, Kinsman.
She will be here.
Wait.
Will she bring in more of those snackle boxes?
Yeah,
Never heard of a snackle box until, Noemi invented those with sweet and salty charcuterie.
They are the best. Fun night. They are the best, so we're looking forward to that. And I got dibs on this snackle box. Last time you took it. This time I'm taking it. But she has all types of creative things, and a lot of businesses use her, and no doubt. She's amazing. All right, so that's tomorrow night. We're going to be in the green room, which is
7 o'clock. Yeah, we're going to do the show in the other studio.
Yeah,
so that'll be fun.
So that means a full day of me moving cameras.
Oh, come on.
What are you going to do?
Moving cameras. Got to unplug the one and move it over to the other one and plug it back in.
The struggle's real. Okay?
Yeah, it is.
The struggle's real. All right, Ronnie.
Getting all tough there with that hair there.
Yes, that's right. As Austin said, my ego grew. Like the Grinch. His ego grew a couple sizes.
That's it. Your headband's getting too tight.
Yeah, it is a little tight. Someone said they could see wrinkles. All right.
Yeah.
Peace on the streets, Kinsman.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Night. Same time, same channel.
1 for the money, you know what it is. 2 for the show, yeah, we shut it down. 3 just to make sure you ready. 4, let them know that we run this town. 1 for the money, you know what it is. 2 for the show, yeah, we shut it down. 3 just to make sure you ready. 4, let them know that we run this. Feeling good, yeah, I could taste it. I could tell that it's one of them days. Sun keep beaming and shining on my face. Surfing the breeze, yeah, I'm riding that wave. Riding that wave. Sitting on top, everything is okay. Hit my stride, try to keep my pace.
Hit my stride, try to keep my pace.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. You are now tuned in to the greatest of all time, the greatest of all time.
I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be better.
1 for the money, you know what it is. 2 for the show, yeah, we shut it down. 3 just to make sure you ready. 4, let them know that we run this town. 1 for the money, you know what it is. 2 for the show, yeah, we shut it down. 3 just to make sure you ready. 4, let them know that we run this town. 1 for the money, you know what it is. 2 for the show, yeah, we shut it down. 3 just to make sure you ready. 4, let them know that we run this town. 1 for the money, you know what it is. 2 for the show, yeah, we shut it down. 3 just to make sure you ready. 4, let them know that we run this. Feeling good, yeah, I could taste it. I could tell that it's one of them days. Sun keep beaming and shining on my face. Surfing the breeze, yeah, I'm riding that wave. Riding that wave. Sitting on top, everything is okay. Hit my stride, try to keep my pace.
Hit my stride, try to keep my pace.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. You are now tuned in to the greatest of all time, the greatest of all time.
I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be better.
1 for the money, you know what it is. 2 for the show, yeah, we shut it down. 3 just to make sure you ready. 4, let them know that we run this town. 1 for the money, you know what it is. 2 for the show, yeah, we shut it down. 3 just to make sure you ready. 4, let them know that we run this town.